community is a social unit, a group of living things with common norms and customs and the sense of place that brings. It could be a neighborhood or even a virtual space. Our first community is our family in our native birthplace. Durable relations with geographic or genealogical ties, social institutions where we worship, learn, or exercise. The English word community comes from Latin communitas, meaning common public spirit and aspiration most numinous. The connotation of the word implies mutual well-being, a sense of belonging, togetherness, shared preference, and agreeing. Though communities are often small relative to personal social ties, nationalities are communal, as are virtual platforms of a greater size. Governments and corporations, even humanity at large, embody common standards with leadership taking charge. Members of a community reinforce emotional connection, influence each other, make a difference, or provide protection. Collectives activate their environment and support the need for change. They pressure decision makers, they picket, debate, and free exchange. They meet with professional interests or cultural shared passions. They might like the same music, art, books, theater, style, and fashions. In most cities and towns, numerous communities are nested. Ethnicities, economies, and peers where alliances suggested. Though virtual communities can be bigoted, bullying, or self-righteous, online associations are often informative and supportive in a crisis. Communities are formed based on the needs of a people. A church community can raise funds to put up a steeple. The healthiest of humans live within the spiritual community, with less emotional problems due to their faithful sense of unity. Practicing spiritual qualities like compassion, justice, and charity can connect community builders with generations through posterity. Service, grounded in faith, addresses body, mind, and soul, honing acceptance, appreciation, and forgiveness as a betterment goal. Faith-based support can comfort our challenges and strife, improve stress response, raise immunity, and extend our life. Spiritual creative communities build the world's greatest architecture. Armies of artists and artisans built the pyramids, and that's no wild conjecture. Chartres Cathedral was constructed over 800 years past, made manifest by a French mystery school with talent unsurpassed. While Catholic crusades killed Muslims and destroyed ancient art, Bishop Fulbert's Chartres community inspired taking a creative part. From Muslim mosques, Fulbert's artists studied pattern and construction. From Islamic geometry and the pointed arch, the French took their instruction and built a worthy cathedral to enshrine their most sacred relic, the tunic worn by Saint Mary when she birthed the Christ angelic. Could sacred art from visions be relics worth preserving? Could a sacred space be generated from humble artists most undeserving? Can acceptance and love of all traditions be worthy of celebrating? Aren't these the values we honor and have all been long awaiting? A sanctuary is a holy place in gratitude for the blessed divine, passed from generation to generation as a temple or a shrine. In remembrance of a vision of heaven that we know we all have had, a community of loved ones who've shared a spiritual launching pad. Together, we can leave a legacy of the paradise we all perceive. May cause and community outlive us all through the future we conceive.